Roman Reigns has defeated The Rock at WrestleMania Las Vegas, but at what cost? The entire family has been split apart. The bloodline saga is over, and it's gone from a Roman Empire to Roman Reigns standing beside Paul Heyman, wondering what is next. And we find out. Paul is spared, Roman is decimated, and a serious message is sent. But why? Well, Heyman is the wise man for a reason, and he puts it together very quickly and tries to enact a plan for the clearly very beaten up Reigns. Listen, they're coming for you for a reason. They're coming for you because of everything with the bloodline. They target people who have betrayed... Well, not... They target people who have fallen out with their family. So I'll call Jimmy, I'll call Jay, and I'll make this better. Paul, I think we both know I've put the family through enough. They're better off separated, and they're better off without me. And let's face it, I don't need a family for this war. I need a shield. There you are. I hear you say shield, and it strikes a chord with me. I lost mine. Mine died. My shield went away, but not because of me. My shield was taken from me. But you threw yours away because of selfishness. You pushed your family away, so we need to teach you a lesson. Just like we have the rest. Believe that. No, Paul. I know what you're doing, and trust me, I get it. He mentions the S word, and everybody gets all excited, and he's got some stuff going on with the Wyatts, and they have their reasons. And you know what that is, right? Betrayed his family. That's a big no-no with those guys, huh? But they spared you, Paul. So I suggest you maybe get out of here while you can. Seth walks off, wanting to keep his distance from the volatile situation, but it leaves Paul Heyman all on his own. Rollins is in action, trying to win back the world title he lost in Philadelphia, and he's taking on Gunther, who's held the title since SummerSlam last year. An incredibly dominant reign, but it could come to an end at the hands of the man who first won it. And Rollins manages to hit Gunther with a stomp. He's completely rocked, but not fully out. And Rollins wants to continue to heap on the pain, and he goes to the corner, and he's stalking Gunther for another. But as he takes off for it, the lights go out. The Wyatt Six have struck again! Rollins didn't want any part of this, but now it seems he's got no choice. This is a clearly targeted and orchestrated attack for a reason, and now a bloodied Rollins has to listen to the words of Uncle Howdy. There you are. You had your shield too, and you pushed them away. You drove a knife into its back. I lost my shield. And you need to learn like Roman. The Wyatt Six make their way out, and they leave another victim in their wake. But it's not the only message that they have. And they send that message via the Wise Man in the first of a series of VHS tapes given to Pat McAfee, who as usual passes it to the truck, and the contents is very confronting. So, Paul, do you know why you're here? Because you're not innocent in any of this. But none of us are innocent, Paul. The difference is, we learned. We acknowledged. You left Phil. You left Brock. You left Curtis. You left Claudio. Is Roman next? Or is he still your meal ticket? Think about it, Paul. You've learned nothing. And you, like all of them, need to learn. Bo Dallas, bring your ass out here. No masks, no gimmicks. Man to man. You want me to learn? You want Seth to learn? You want Paul to learn? Then come and teach us. Roman knows that the Wyatt Six don't adhere to any jurisdiction, and he knows that Bo will be anywhere that he is. And Bo, with no music, no fanfare, wanders out. It's nothing but himself, and he's ready to talk. And to say this is intense and emotional is an understatement. You know, we're not so different, Roman. We've both lost someone dear to us. I lost my brother. You lost your brother. You lost your father. And it drives us. And it drives us in very different ways. You see, I channeled it for good. I channeled it to heal. But you used that anger to drive your own family apart, and you ended your own bloodline. Something I would never do. Do you know what I would give to even have the choice to cast my family aside? Do you know what it would mean to me to be able to look my brother in the eye one more time? Stop! Listen. What happened to your family and what happened with Bray is a tragedy, and my heart breaks for you all as a father and as a brother and as a son. But you saying you do this to heal is complete bullshit. All you've done is destroy. All you've done is take people out. You're not healing. You're using this as some feeble attempt to exploit his legacy. You're a glorified tribute act. So stop pretending, Bo. I know that it hurts that Bray is gone. It hurts that Matt and Seeker are gone, but I don't. Oh, Roman, you're in denial. You need to embrace this anger, and you need to turn it into something positive. That's great advice, Bo. You're right. Let's turn it into something. It struck a chord with Reigns. Bo has touched a nerve, and Roman explodes, and he starts beating the hell out of him. He's hammering him with lefts and rights. It's unrelenting. It's what we're used to seeing from Reigns when he was the tribal chief. But Bo is just laughing at him as he's punishing him. And it fuels Roman even more until he eventually stops and says, "What? What is it?" And Bo eerily says, "There you are." I lost my shield. You pushed yours away. We are not the same. You want to do this the hard way? Well, let's do this the hard way. It seems like none of you understand. We're here to heal. We aren't here to hurt. And yet, you still wonder, why? Or are you truly the wise man? And have you figured it out? Sir, I'm just an advocate. Shut up! This isn't you, Paul. You're the wise man. So tell us, why? Why are we doing this? Why is this the greatest lesson you'll ever learn? I think it's about revenge. I think it's about revenge for your brother. And he's gone, and it's heartbreaking. I loved him. I believed in him. And revenge? No. This isn't revenge. It's about healing. Think about it, Paul. Seth betrayed his family by stabbing them in the back. Roman betrayed his own blood. And the other one... the other one left altogether. It's about healing, Paul. It's about coming back together. Where the hell are they? Have you seen them? Where's the Wyatts? Pierce, where are they? Your boy's right? I've seen him in the office. I've seen you with Bo Dallas. But Pierce says, why would I know? They're under contract, and that's the only information I have. I don't exactly keep in contact with such dangerous people, Seth. And then Seth says, you want to see dangerous? Yeah. Watch this. Seth storms out to the arena and he's screaming out for the Wyatts to show up. He's looking all around the arena and he's calling them from every angle. But the only angle he sees them from is towards the stage and on the Tron. Seth. None of you seem to learn. Nah. We learn just fine, Bo. You think you're the only one with pain? You think you're the only one with trauma? We all lost Bray, and that sucks. But this whole agenda you have is bullshit. You use it as an excuse. Well, I? No. We never make excuses. Because we wage war. And we wage war against those who wage war against us. And it feels like a war is brewing. So let's go. Excuse? This is no excuse. This is a reason. And I get it. War, justice, that's yours game. I dig it. But be careful inviting the devil into your backyard. Because he might just like it and decide to stay. Seth now sees Gacy, Loomis and Rowan in front of him, and Seth is calling him on. He's desperate to get his hands on them. Gacy, Loomis and Rowan are instructed to stand down, and Howdy says, there you are. You're learning more than you think, gentlemen. It's about forgiveness. And as a reward, we'll let him go. Hopefully, a little wiser now. Heyman makes it out. Howdy has shown that if you learn and adapt, they do ease their grip. And perhaps it actually is about healing and not hurting. But that is put to the test because it's made official that Seth will be taking on Eric Rowan in a big-time singles match. And before he goes out, he's seen backstage with him. And Roman is telling him that he's got his back. Listen, I know you want to do this by yourself and I respect that. And you will be out there on your own. Until he's not out there on his own. The moment they show up, I'm there. Me too, dog. Truth. What are you doing? I got your back, boys. I'm in. You're in what? You want to be in the Shield? The Shield? Nah, man. I want to join the B team. You're boys with Bo Dallas, right? Hey, speaking of Bo Dallas, do you think he's Uncle Howdy? I've never seen him in the same place at the same time. Anyway, I'm in. B team forever. Let's go. Rowan handpicked for arguably the highest profile match of his career. Rowan is the only original member of the Wyatt family, and this means the world to him to get this chance. And the match is volatile. Uncle Howdy has really made his family stronger and more dangerous, and Rollins has to use his speed to his advantage against the giant. He tries everything he can through the air and on the ground to try and wear the big man down. But as the match wears on, Rowan grows even more unsettled himself. He seems to get angry that Seth isn't, in his eyes, learning. He's not wilting, and he keeps moving forward. And we see a side of Rowan that is incredibly vicious. He snaps, and he slings him to the outside, and he loses control. He showers Rollins in debris, all kinds of weapons. We once saw this from Bray, but Rowan is disqualified and still doesn't care. He's still mauling Rollins. They claim they're here to heal, but it's anything but, because he's completely lost it. But then we see an even bigger moment. The first time in years we see the Hounds of Justice, at least two of them, work together. Roman hits ringside and cleans up Rowan with a spear. The crowd erupts and the two of them are clearly on board now. But it doesn't last long because, as expected, here comes the rest of the family. But again, Rollins and Reigns work incredibly well, and it takes them no time at all to find their stride. But the numbers game is too much because the arrival of Uncle Howdy tips the scales big time. And it ramps up because Howdy's incensed and he orders total annihilation. And he's screaming at them. This doesn't end until you learn. Teach them. It's been weeks since we've seen Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. They've been taken out constantly by the numbers. They clearly need backup, and it's very clear who that man is. But how do they reach him? Well, Heyman has an idea, and he's gone above and beyond to make it happen. But we can't see who he's talking to. You know him incredibly well. He likes you. He trusts you. There has to be something we can do. And you know damn well this doesn't end without him. It's the only way it stops. Please, do something. Heyman is trying to find the final piece to the puzzle, but the two pieces we already have are back, and they are out for revenge. And subtlety is out the window because they come from the crowd and they are in full riot gear. If you're listening, we know you are. We need you. Come home and help us drag this family back to hell where they belong. They're back! And they're here to finish the job! But Roman and Seth don't take a single backward step! They hit him head on! Roman manages to spear both Rowan and Loomis! And then Rollins has a stomp for Rowan and a stomp for Loomis as well! Gacy tries, but the Hounds descend on him as well! They make a real point of destroying him! They hit him with everything! They hit him with a spear and a stomp! And then they put an exclamation mark on it by driving him through the announce table. However, now, on the entrance is Uncle Howdy, and he summons Dexter Loomis and Eric Rowan, and they hang back. But Seth and Roman are screaming at them to continue the fight. But not only that, Rollins has a challenge. The three of you versus us at SummerSlam. It's disappointing. All the healing we've tried to do. All the lessons we've tried to teach, and still nothing. But if that's how it has to be, that's how it has to be. But remember, it's you who chose this fate. The crowd erupts because they see Paul Heyman come out. It's then revealed just who he brought in. The man who can place the final piece in the puzzle. Well, it looks like we won't be alone. And you can believe that. Bros is back! The Hounds of Justice are back! And in what is a throwback to one of the greatest rivalries of all time, it's the Wyatts versus the Shield. And it erupts into chaos right away. And it's led by Ambrose, who has brought that hardcore element. And it takes no time at all for the match to reach all corners of the arena. It's complete chaos. There's a special moment where Eric Rowan, the only original member, is able to pay tribute to his fallen brother Brody, nailing Seth with a discus clothesline for a tight 2.9. And the match is so emotionally charged, it's so out of control, and it's of course Ambrose who's going to make the difference. He takes it to the extreme and manages to wipe out Loomis and wipe out Rowan with a barbed wire baseball bat and one of his patented light tubes. And this leaves Uncle Howdy all on his own. But he seems comfortable with it. He seems at peace. And we see the Shield combine again. And they pick him up and drive him through the table with the patented Shield bomb. The Shield win. And you can feel the emotion in the air. You can feel Bray in the arena. But why is Howdy so comfortable with all of this? Well, as he gathers the family, still very much intact, they get to watch another come back together again. It was once shattered, but now the Shield is as strong as ever. And you can believe that.